national flag hangs limpid off mast. The whole of our nation yearns for the past. The two we remember, the men who stood strong, that would rise to the fight when freedom went wrong. And I said, oh, what's going on? Nation, eroded by time, with its crushed population just towing the line. They're unnourished with poisons and brought up on lies. They wave foreign banners as the patriots die. I said, oh, what's going on?
Well, hello, you wonderful mother truckers, you, and welcome to another one of my massively impromptu live streams. I've changed the layout a bit. I'm hoping the chat will appear better on the side because when you do it, you can't really see what people are putting in the chat. So I've tried to sort of neaten it up, and there'll be other things that it looks like it's all coming up quite nicely now. So you should be able to see the chat better, a little bit more clearer. So when people are chatting, they can. So, welcome, Odie. It's insane how Starmer issued a declaration of war against those people who were worried about migration. Hey, Sadiko, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yep, that's the whole idea of the stream. You know, when Charlie Kirk got killed, yeah, it was done because people had been filling other people's minds with poisonous rhetoric, which caused lunatics to do stupid things. And the Labour Party has spent an entire conference. Yeah, sorry, Undead Master. It's I've got to adjust it slightly because it's the Rumble thing. I've got to adjust the theme, but I couldn't do that in time to get online. I was going to do other things, but things ran away with me, so I do apologise. But I will refine it. Again, a little bit of an experiment. Now I can see it on the screen and I can see what I could do. I can adjust it and I will get that better. Are we all far-right, national, racist, fascist, eco-nationalists there? Yeah, not only are that, but apparently they're going to use all their powers to come get us. I'm an American. I can get away with saying sink the boats. Yes, Blood knows you can. I probably couldn't. I've just said it. Oh, well. Okay, and I hope you're all doing well. Wow. All I can say is wow. That speech, all he needed was a slightly different haircut and a smaller moustache. And that's exactly the end of his conference speech. Sounded exactly like that. As I said in my video before that I released, it's been the best advert for reform ever. Everything was Nigel Farage. We're all racists. We're all against the country. We're against national renewal. We are heirs to the skinheads and I can't say the word, but she can, P bashers of old. We're plastic patriots. I mean, the sheer... Oh, and don't forget David Lammy saying that Nigel Farage dabbled with the Hitler Youth. This is what we have to deal with right now. This poisonous rhetoric, calling people that, is how that man there got killed. And the reason why he got killed, because of evil, nasty, vile rhetoric from political leaders. That's what it's come from. He has called 90% of this country ethno-nationalists. To be fair, if you weren't born here and you don't come from here, you can't be called English. It is what it is. But again, I suppose that now puts me on the list, although I'm probably already on the list. Yeah, sorry, Sadako. They are the YouTube censors are amazing. A chilling speech. Starmer is incredibly dangerous. He's a lunatic. He is absolutely insane. I've just noticed I haven't put my ring light on, so I'm not looking very bright. There you go. That might help. In fact, let's turn that down a bit because that is very bright. There we go. That's better. I just realised I hadn't got my light on. We're all already on the list. Of course we are. I like the frame, Gobster TV. Well, that's what I was thinking. Trying to get a little bit more things. Hey, Gobster. Hey, Home and the Tosser. Hello, everybody who's in the chat. I usually read through the chat, but I am angry, not surprised in the slightest. For those of us who fought for this country to be now labelled, was it ethno-nationalists, racists, non-patriotic, because apparently I don't know what the flag means. Heidi, can I call in? Not yet, United Britain. I am going to try and sort that out a little bit later on. Now, once I manage to get my setup just right, but I will. That's for later on. We will sort that out. I haven't got it set up yet. They're all crazy, violent rhetoric. It's the rhetoric. I mean, basically, by saying what they said, they painted a target almost definitely on Nigel Farage's head and anyone who supports him. They painted a target on Tommy Robinson, although he's got a target in any case, but anyone supports him, everything. We are now deemed the enemy, that we are now enemies against national renewal. We are the reason why the country is going down the toilet pan. We are the reason why everything is wrong. We are the problem. And they're going to come for us. All of us, apparently. You stand in the way of them, they're going to come for you with every means necessary to stop you. Now it kind of puts the digital ID in perspective now, doesn't it? Oh, I'm ever so sorry, Mr. Gobster. Your digital ID says you're a bit of a troublemaker and open your mouth. So no food for you this month. And that's what's going to happen. You've got this right. The enemy is becoming clear. The enemy is clear as day now. It literally is now a fight. I've said it before and I'll say it again. It is now literally a fight between good and evil. And we are somehow, the majority of people are now brandished, tarred with the brush of being against the improvement of this country, when you can look at what Labour have done so far, and it's Labour that's fucked this country over big and massive, and it's going to do it again. Hello, Wookie Fever. Welcome. Good afternoon, sir. About 20 past 2 for you, isn't it, sir? Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Monty White, hard to watch the video of Tyrant PC in Newcastle. Who the fuck is that copper ripping a flag out of a 16-year-old girl's hand? Actually, big hard man. Real big fucking hard man, isn't he? Pompous tyrants. Just following orders, I guess. Well, as the Labour Party like to use the Hitler analogy, yeah, they're the Gestapo. The government's Gestapo. Absolutely. I mean, Not only did he rip it away from her, he screwed it up, shoved it in his back like it's a piece of rag. It's his fucking flag. The flag that he's fucking wearing on his fucking uniform. The hotels are holding soldiers. Yes, concerns taxpayer. I've reported on several occasions that weapons have been seized in Dover. For every one that you get, 3 or 4 get through. They're getting armed to the teeth with all the weapons they need, while all I've got is fucking harsh language and a big stick. Our coppers, you're on the wrong side of the law, because when the shit hits the fan, no one's going to help you, and you've got no equipment to deal with what you got. The enemy has exposed themselves to they are pure evil. Pure evil. And then, I mean, just to top it off, what the fuck is Trump doing? Saying that Tony the Devil's Blair can be in charge of an interim government in Gaza. What the flying fuck? You've literally put the fucking devil in charge. All right, mate. Okay, no, not much. I'm just on a rant about the our dictatorship. Let's put it where we are. It's a dictatorship. Let's just put it. Yeah, the female couple should. Yeah, because they're arrogant. They don't know what they're doing. They're dickheads. They're horrible people. The police have now turned out to be just utter scum. Probably get me into trouble. What's the point? I'm in trouble any case. Apparently, I'm an ethno-nationalist, racist, far-right person who doesn't know what the flag means. Fuck you. Who the fuck do you think you are? You jumped up pieces of shit. My friends died and bled for that fucking flag, so don't fucking tell me that I don't know what the flag means. What have you done for it? Absolutely fuck all. You arseholes. And the police, you're on the wrong side of history. You are nothing but the Gestapo. And I'm sorry, but when Judgment Day comes, just following orders didn't work well for the last lot, did it? For Jesus H. Christ. Blair's a lunatic. Blair is the devil. Forget it. I mean, look at him. He's the fucking devil. How can you stand as a police officer with the Union flag on your uniform? I mean, admittedly, you bastardise it with a blue stripe, but beside the point, how can you stand there with that flag on there and then rip the flag off a girl? How can you do that? How do you fucking sleep at night? This has got me absolutely enraged. How dare those pompous wankers standing in Liverpool giving it all this fucking shit, calling me a racist and an ethno-nationalist? Well, if I wasn't one before, I might as well be one now, because you've called it me. That was literally like listening to Hitler speak again. It really was. I mean, Shabin Mahmood, who's going, oh, well, people like me don't belong here. Well, you missed the point. Get rid of indefinite right to... Well, why should you? No one else does it. No one else in the world does it. No one. If I moved to the United States tomorrow, I wouldn't be entitled to shit. Unbelievable. It literally is unbelievable. Mate, can we organise people and get this sorted out? The problem is, again, this is the thing. I'm now currently preaching to the converted. I'm preaching to the choir. You all feel the same way, pretty much. And look, if you're here and you don't, absolutely fine. You see, because unlike one side of the argument, you're entitled to me. You're entitled to your viewpoint. I mean, come on. George Galloway got arrested, and his wife got arrested. Well, sorry, detained by the counter-terrorism police when he come back off holiday. Yeah. I don't particularly like George Galloway. I think most of his things he's a dick. But he doesn't deserve that. And the only reason he's there is exactly the same reason why they do it to Tommy, why they did it to Richard Ingham, why they did it to Paul Thorpe, why they do it to anyone who speaks out. When you go away, you come back, and it's the counter-terrorism police misusing the counter-terrorism bill, Because once you get arrested by them, you have no right to an attorney. You don't have a right to silence. You have to do as they say, because you don't, you're nicked. No, Sadako, I get you. I understand. I don't have it. But the thing is, we have to be, if you want to be a proponent of free speech, Galloway's a dick most of the time. Sometimes he says some good things. But no one in this country deserves to be held and interrogated by the counter-terrorism police by misusing the Counter-Terrorism Act for having a different opinion. Just no. Absolutely no. It's not right. Look, the thing is, with George Galloway, is take away what he says quite a lot of time. You have to admire the man as an orator. He has the most amazing ability, much better than I am with speech. And he's very good at saying things. Admittedly, 99.9% of the stuff he says, I think, is just a load of codswallop and bullshit. But I will defend the man's right to be able to say stuff, and I will defend the man's right for not being arrested when he comes back off holiday with his wife. It's outrageous. It absolutely is outrageous. Why is no one complaining about compulsory throat scanning at the airports to travel from the 12th of October? Because no one's talking about it. That's why. The simple truth of the matter is, from the 12th of October, when you go anywhere in Europe, you have to give them a facial picture and you have to give them your fingerprints. You ain't got a choice. You see, people going about digital IDs. They're taking all your fucking info now. I can't not bear GB anymore. Well, most of us can't. We're all few. But where can I go? Where can I go? You see, the difference is with people who come here, if things get a bit shitty, they can fuck off back home. This is my home. I've got nowhere else to go. Unless I have to go and leave and start all over again. Where in a different country, where unlike this country, I will be entitled to fuck all. Well, GB has turned into North Korea proxy. It's worse than North Korea. At least North Korea, you get a little bit. Literally, our government hates us and has just come out and spent a whole weekend telling us how much they fucking hate us. Rachel Reeves, she's going to scrap the two-child cap on the benefits. They're only benefits, not us, because they've spent years and years and years telling white girls to go and not to have kids, go and have abortions. Or, by the way, you're born in the wrong body. That's what this is all about. They're going to shut. The thing is now, with this, what's going to happen is things like my channel and others around and citizen journalists, they're going to shut us down. They already did a hit piece on AY audits, Channel 4 did. They're coming for us. And they've literally stood on the side that if you are against anything that we say, we're coming for you. That's what they've said. They have insisted and inferred that it's open season on us. Anyone who disagrees with them, it's open season. The only way we can retrieve any sort of normality is to sort this out between us, all of us. Yep. They want civil war. That's what they want. They want civil war. Because once they get civil war, they'll be able to come down with the jackboots on our throats and we will be done for. That's what they want. That's what they want. It's just... I'm not the only one who's just gutted by this. It's just... When we had the election, which Rishi Sunak called on purpose because he knew Labour would get in, even though I knew it was bad, even though I knew it was going to be bad, didn't think it was going to be this bad. I didn't think in 14 months I'd be staring down the barrel of a dictatorship. I just didn't. I just didn't. I didn't think 2 years ago I'd be sitting here feeling the way I do. I just what can we do? I get United Britain. They want it, let's give it. Well, that's what I mean. We give it them, and what we give it to them. Okay, we do. Okay, we go for it. We decide to, and this is not. I have to be careful. Remember, I can't. I'm not calling for it. I'm just going down the hypothetical route. Okay, so if I go down the hypothetical route that it all kicks off, one side's really heavily armed, and the other side isn't. United Britain, be careful what you're putting in the chat, mate. They're already looking for excuses. Just a friendly warning. Stalin is treating like Stalin treated the yeah, worse. I mean, the best thing is the vast majority of the country hate him. He knows that. So his solution is to pretend it's all our fault and come for us. Mr. G, the devil's at the gate. The devil's at the gate, indeed. They're gremlins. No, I quite like the gremlins are cute and they're sort of dangerous. These are vile. This man, fair enough. This man, this dictator of ours, and he is a dictator. Any shadow of it, yeah, has gone. The pretense has gone. He has stood at that stage and said, if you are against me and you are against what we're doing, you are an enemy of the national renewal. You are the enemy. He's actually said, we are the enemy. He's literally marked it out for you today. They spent all of their weekend banging on about reform, banging on about Nigel Farage, banging on about plastic patriots who don't know what the flag means, you fucking bastards. I'll show you what the flag means. They've called us racist. They've called us everything under the sun, ethno-nationalists, heirs to the skinheads and pea-bashing. I can't say it, but she can, because apparently we've literally been called everything under the sun. David Lemmy says Farage was flirting with the Hitler Youth. The fuck is that all about? Farage was born way after the war, you dickhead. But then again, it's Lammy, he's as thick as two short planks. It's just the whole thing. And this is after that man there got shot because of vile rhetoric from democratic people, democratic leaders, calling everybody Hitler and racists and evil and ethno-nationalists, plastic patriots. They got a man killed because of that rhetoric, and now they want us all killed. How anyone can stand, he stood on that stage, it sounded like fucking Hitler. It really did. We got a budget coming. She's going to hit us up. She scraps the two-child cap. All that does is benefit the immigrants who have hundreds of fucking kids. So they'll all get richer, and we've all got to pay for it again. Kicking off in Morocco. It's kicking off everywhere all over the world. No one reports it, of course, because, you know. Correct. It does feel like the Fourth Reich. It really does. I mean, I just watched something just before I come on air where a guy was riding a bicycle carrying it across the St. George, and the police told him he couldn't fly that flag there. You could only do it in designated areas. Since fucking when? Since when is it illegal? Since when was it illegal to fly the flag of your country anywhere? Camp Catcher, hi all Gobster, hi Gobby. We've all been screwed on and seen extremism bad for the people and the economy. We can present hi Wookie. It's I just can't believe that we've all been called enemies of the nation. Monty Mop, Yorkshire Road did a live stream of a stabbing near where she lives. It was hard to watch live stream. Only said, with crime up, sexual assaults up, rape up, police nowhere to be seen. We're left on our own. I mean, I still remember Evening Carol. Hello, everyone in the chat again. It's awesome to see the chat flying up. It's great. That's another good reason why I have this, because you all can. I can't catch up with most of it, so I do apologise. I'm sort of trying to cherry pick things. It's just unbelievable. It is. I literally can't believe how my country has fallen so quick in 14 months. In 14 months, it's gone from, well, this could be bad, to you're the enemy of the state. In 14 months. In 14 months, it's gone from that. From, well, this could be trouble, to a leader of this country standing at a podium, sounding like Hitler, saying anyone who goes against me is an enemy of the state. His speech was a load of projection. It certainly was. Now, the plus side, because I know I'm really going to try and put a plus side here to this. A bit of a major, maybe something's going to go well. It shows they're panicking. It shows they're scared. But to turn that, instead of using their brains and being clever, to turn round and therefore say, you are the enemy because you don't agree with us, just shows you their true colours. It's just unbelievable. It's just so sad that this is what has happened. And yet many people will be sitting in their lounges, the type, the goggle box and the Love Island crowd are going, yeah, you're right, they are racists. Yeah, they're racists. We've got to stay calm and use our brains too. Yeah, I agree. We've got to stay calm. But we also need to show absolute righteous indignation at them. I mean, how does Yvette Cooper stand on a stage and go, you do not know what the flag means? What's she done for that flag? What's she done? Fuck all. That's what she's done. An example by VAD, replace fuel duty, 6-hour battery done because of the... Yeah, absolutely, Adam. Absolutely. Hi, Gobster. Hello, Craig. Hope you and your family are well. Sooner Labour out, the better. Totally agree. And thanks for asking. My family are all right. They're doing well. And I also hope all of you out there, I hope all of your families are doing well. I hope you're all okay. I hope you've all got good health. I hope everything's going okay for you. We'll just put this Labour chaos to one side and just have a few seconds just to say, are you all right? Because it is important. This is all important as well. This in the chat is the community, a little community that can come together every now and again and talk about things, respect each other and stick together, because that's what we need. They're going to try and shut them down. They're going to try and get rid of us. They're going to try and... This won't last for much longer, I don't think. I think once they get their act together, that's it. They're going to come for us. They really are. They really are. United Britain. You could try, but what you'd need to do is have people who are prepared to get arrested straight away, because that's what they'll do. That's what they'll do. Yvette Cooper's betrayed the flag, 100%. But I mean, to anyone who's ex-forces, for her to say, you don't know what the flag means, really? Really? I'll go. Should we go uptown right now? Should we take the camera, go uptown, and I'll show you some veterans who bled and are mentally suffering for the flag, for you lot to be able to stand there and tell them they don't know what the flag means. Or even better, I'll take you down to Alowas and I'll take you to the graves of my friends and I'll show you and I'll show you and say, ask them what the fucking flag means, you pompous prick. How dare you? How dare you? Fucking hell. Sorry, I sounded all Greta Thunberg there, but it's right. How dare they? You can't tell me what the flag means. You don't fucking know. All you know is the fact that the flags are up. Now you're pretending to be all patriotic. Britain first had their battle bus seized. Yes, Chris, I saw that. I mean, they were having Keir Starmer as a wanker on the side. Brilliant. I like it. But you know that the Gestapo ain't going to allow that to fly. I bet Captain Meow, Private Pause, Mrs. G and the Little G's. Thank you, Spark. Hello to all you lot. Hope you're all okay. Labour should tell us what the flag means to them. What it means to them, they want to change it. They probably want to change it to a rainbow flag or something fucking shit. None of them have earned the right to call the flag. Well, yeah, exactly, mate. Absolutely right, guy. They ain't got no fucking right. They don't know what the fucking flag means. It's unbelievable. Having a moment. We've lost the credibility to today's performance. Yeah, I am on one. I don't blight for the fact that, and I know Guy will be the same, and some other people. We're veterans who went out to horrible, places and fought for all the freedoms that everybody's just fucking throwing down the toilet pan. And then I got some pompous fucking long neck prick going, you don't know what the flag means. Fuck off. Stand on the wall and face down the enemy. That's what, if you don't want to do that and you haven't done that, shut up telling me what the flag means. Fuck off. And how dare you call me an enemy of the state because I dare have a different opinion and object to the way that you are wrecking the fucking country? How dare you? Who the fuck do you think you are? Jesus H. Christ. I'm telling you now. To say I'm angry is an understatement. But what I am also is concerned and worried that the statements made at that party conference and at the end of that speech has painted a massive target on all of our backs. And with Charlie Kirk, we saw, well, there is some things about that, but we saw what happens. Labour have handed reform the general election. Yeah, I know, but are you having a slurp, mate? I've discovered the homemade wine. United Britain. I'll tell you what. Let's have a quick break. Everybody go and get themselves a drink. I'm just going to get myself one. And we can all try and wash away this nightmare. Just for a minute. So let's all have a drink. Cheers, everybody. This has gone down a lot. I might have to go and buy a new one. Not too much. Got loads of work to do tomorrow. And the last thing I could do is a hangover. Right. Cheers, everyone. Thank you very much for spending some time and joining me on this live stream, which again, as always with me, is rather impromptu. Can we get another election, mate? Oh, please, anything will do. You ain't got enough booze to... It's not my way. No, not the booze I haven't got. I just ain't got the fucking liver for it anymore. Oh, that's it, the spot. Cheers, everyone. What are you drinking? Jack Daniels, neat. Nothing ever goes in here. No ice, no mixers, no nothing. I've got the box. It's just around the corner there. Someone, my brother-in-law, was, my little second, my second little grandson had to be rushed into hospital because he ended up having diabetes grade 1. So I did a lot of running around for him. So he bought me some Jack Daniels, but it's McLaren Formula 1 limited edition one. I mean, it's the same Jack Daniels, but it's in a nice bottle. So there you go. Gobs, I have a question about digital ID. What happens when he gets hacked because the NHS management? What happens when he gets hacked is we're all fucked. But also remember, it's not just that. When it's got all together and we have got all this stuff together and all that information's there, someone is going to have a bit of a brain. It's going to realise how that could get me quite a lot of money on the black market and it'll be fucking sold. That'd be fun. Cheers, mate. Fuck 'em. We're mightier than the Queen. Absolutely. Skull. Hardcore. It's the only way to drink it. Looks very, very nice. Yeah, it's going down very, very nice. So that was my drink of choice until the horse came along. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, it's a bastard when it could get you like that. It goes down fast. It goes down far too fast. It really does. This was assault with a bladed weapon, which left the victim in hospital treatment serious. Yeah, I mean, that was something I remember. I haven't done a video on, but I will. Remember that guy come rushing out? The guy was burning the Quran or something. Come out with a knife. Got away somehow. I don't know how that works. Me and Nigel are the same age. Well, that's nice to know. F1 edition, lol. Yeah. I'll tell you. Hold on, let me get the box. If I can reach it. And he drops all that stuff. But there you go. Let's turn this down. There you go. So it's the McLaren JD Formula 1 edition. It's there you go. Formula 1 edition. See, I wasn't making it up. There you go. I've now destroyed half of my display, but there you go. Pick that up there. Oh, I haven't broke that. Oh, that's a football trophy from my dad when he used to play football. One of the few things I got left of him since he passed away. God rest his soul. Put that back, and then of course I just put that back there. There we go. Stay there. There you go. Rebuilt myself now. You turn the light back up again now. Turn the lights back up. Right then. Homemade wine is the future. It probably will be because you won't be able to afford anything else. No digital idea is not giving Blair anything. Absolutely. Bless him. 2025 long. Goes down faster. King Charlatan kissed my chocolate starfish. I agree with that. You'd probably enjoy it though, to be fair. Please don't forget to hit the like. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like. I mean, I've actually gained a fair few new subscribers. So if any of you are in the chat now or watching, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm not far off the magic 10,000. 9,873 as of before I came on. I know that'll probably go down a bit because it always does because, well, YouTube. God bless your dad. I miss mine too. I miss my dad so much. I'm hoping this makes him proud that his son's doing the right thing because this is the right thing to do. This is the right thing to do. Oh, and by the way, I got my Bible. Someone sent me a Bible, which I thought was really nice. Just tucked in behind Charlie over there. There, I've got a Bible. So that's going to be starting me some reading, I think. So there you go. I got my Bible. I'm getting all religious and stuff. Muttley, you are awesome. Thank you for sending out 10 of you are going to get gifted memberships courtesy of Muttley. And that gives you access to all the videos that I do. All my videos, you get an hour before everybody else, if you remember. So, well done. It just randomly selects 10 people. Thank you very much, Muttley. That's so much. Really, genuinely gets me there, mate. And if you've become one of those, welcome to the membership. And as I said, every video, nearly all the videos, It's very rare. It's only when I get breaking news, but most of them you get at least an hour before everybody else. And so Muttley, you're awesome, absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for that, my friend. Thank you so much for that. Obviously, if you ever come to America, you're entitled to senior coffee discount at McDonald's law. Well, there you go. If that's not a draw, free coffee. Now, I don't know whether that's because, I'm old. I get it. I'm old. mm. Muttley for king. Yeah, I think Muttley will do a great job for king. Muttley became king and I'll be the prime minister. Boy, we'll get some shit done then. And hey, Labour, if you think what's being done, Reform want to do, and you think that's racist, you wait till I fucking start. Would you read Trump's Bible too? If I had a copy of it, I would. And it would also, I think it'd look awesome on the shelf. Read the word fear, not trust in him. Muttley's awesome. Every now and again, Muttley comes on and does these amazing things, and it really makes me happy. Let me just check the phone. Nothing amazing. Always check, just keep on top of everything. Screw the can, I have my eye on the pigeon. Of course you do, Muttley. Do you want a medal? I can't get in America. Drugs record. Well, you see, FAFO. It is what it is. I hear that America's got free top-ups of coffee. Yeah, well, last time I was there, yes. It didn't do me any good for my coffee addiction. It really didn't. I mean, you learn to have to put your hand over your cup or else they do turn them up. It's brilliant. I've taken interest in the Bible. It only took 60 years. For me, 57 this year. So that's how long it's took for me. Doesn't matter how long it is. It doesn't. I mean, there's my christening card. I was christened a Christian when I was born, but not had much to do with it. Although, as the saying goes, there's no such thing as atheist in a foxhole. But recently I have started to turn back, and when Charlie died, it was the thing that completely tipped me over the edge, and then my Bible arrived. So, what's American coffee like? It's quite nice. It's quite nice. It's Starbucks and Costa Coffee, basically. The same. If you have coffee in McDonald's, that's what it tastes like. But there's some of the local diners that do like their own. Oh, it's just put air on your chest, keep you awake for hours. I think a lot of us would like to move. I'd love to. I mean, if I could go over, if I could do it, if I could get my family over, I'd do it. It would break my heart. This is the thing. I hate the way my country's going because I do dearly, dearly, dearly love my country. I genuinely do. I totally agree with you. Thanks for another awesome live shake up with fantastic work. Thank you. Thank you. It means a lot. The other thing is the fact that you're all chatting, and if nothing else, it acts as a community. But you see, the thing is, as I was saying, I really love this country. It's my country, my birth, and I'm proud to have served. I just love it. I just really, really do love my country, and I don't want to leave it. But if I had to, for my own safety and the safety of my family, I would. But this is my country. And unlike Yvette Cooper, I do know what my fucking flag means. It's just... It's come to the stage where we have to take a stand, I guess. And once more for England, I guess. Oh, damn it. Pray for Marty, 10-year-old son, Lincoln. It's in ICU. Monty, then everybody offer a prayer for Marty Blackbro, 10-year-old son, Lincoln. ICU with a serious head injury after falling off an e-scooter. I shall add him to my prayers tonight when I go to bed. You'll have to pry my cold dead hand off this rock. Absolutely. I was confirmed by the bishop during 1986. Only joined the church because I love singing. That's a pretty good reason. Durham Cathedral Choir Festival for 4 years. I love the vibe. Excellent. Excellent. I'm looking into moving to the States. Got great friends there. Love this country. Also, this is it, Mark. It doesn't feel like my country. It doesn't feel like my homeland anymore. And for my Prime Minister to stand on a box at the pulpit, just like Adolf Hitler did, and tell me that I'm the enemy of the state, it's heartbreaking. Gobster thinks Starmer's obsessed with Farage. They're panicking because they know it's over. They already know it's over. So what they're going to do is they're going to go scorched earth before they're fucking kicked out. That's what it is. Don't even think about leaving your country. It's your country. Absolutely. This is it. I agree. Might as well take a stand because it won't be worth living if the Blair Witch gets his way. Absolutely right. I get it. The thing is, I don't blame anyone for going if they can. But this is my land. I'm English. I've stopped calling myself British now. I'm English. And I could trace my lineage all the way back. All the way back. I think it was back until the 18 something. We then, some of us went over to America, and that's how my surname got changed from, well, I can't say it because I don't want to get my surname out there. But my surname changed its meaning, and that's because some of our family went and lived in the States a long, long, long time ago, and then they came back. And that's how our name got changed from what it was. It's very difficult because I don't want to tell you what, I'm not going to give out my name because obviously, scorched earth and looting. Yeah, I forgot the looting. They're ripping us off. Absolutely. There are things I'd be keen on in the US, but at least people out there will be glad to see me and have a positive outlook. Well, this is it. Oh, the other thing is I'd actually be able to have some way of actually defending my family and myself. Yeah, it does take big money to emigrate. I'm in Scotland. I'll never leave. I'm fighting for our freedom, for our children. Morag, correct. I mean, that's the thing. I've got kids and I've got grandkids. Although I'm getting old, this old soldier's not going to just give up. I ran out of records before I ran out of family history in the UK. Yeah, I went a long way back. I could trace mine all the way back to 800 AD. Nice. Think about this. The English own our country. No one else. No, Pakistani, no Afghani, and no one but the English. Well, this is it. Although, apparently, by saying that, you're an ethno-nationalist and an enemy to the improvement of this country. I'm English till I die. I'm English till I die. No, I am. Sure I am. I'm England till I die. Yeah, what was the old one? I was British by birth, but I'm English by the grace of God. That used to be painted on the back of one of our FV 232s, I think, on the tea boiler. Someone had painted that on. That was pretty cool. Do you think the king will ever do anything about this? No, because the king is a Muslim, and I'm completely convinced he converted back in the late 90s. And he's clearly a Muslim because that's all he bangs on about. He couldn't give a shit about anything else other than that. That guy I've been walking with 27 years. When do you think when he finally gets back? There's more chances of getting his marching orders than the newbies. I'm English. I'm going nowhere. Time to stay because, well, this is it. I've told you that the digital ID and now all this is the hill. This is the hill where we make our final stand. This is where we plant our flags, get our shield wall up, dig in and go for it because that's all we've got left. I live in Cumbria, 97% white. Yeah, well, they do, John, but they're still building the fucking mosque up there for all those Asians you don't have. Yeah, see, someone's put the same, don't you have a mosque? Yeah, you have that brand new super mosque being built in a place that's got no Asians. Apparently it's to do with the Asians that work at the hospital, the Muslims that work at the hospital. and they want one that's a bit closer than the one they can go to now. The royals are detached these days. Look, as far as I used to be a royalist. When the Queen died, the royal family died in my eyes because I knew that Charlie was a dickhead, and he is. Devon is beautiful. Carol, I'm going back down in October half term. I'm going to Devon Sands. Or is it Devon Sands? Devon Hills. Sorry, Devon Hills. Devon Hills, Caravan Park. We're going there again. Me, Mrs. G, and the two little ones. I love going down to Devon. I really do. It does kind of feel like, I mean, although to be fair, while I was there, I went to Paynton Zoo, and it was, and round by there it was, yeah. But I do love it. God, so I think they're shitting stuff. They are. They are absolutely 100% shitting. They are. When you are constantly banging on and 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 on about Nigel Farage, reform, racist. That's what they're panicking about. They know they're in trouble. They know it's all over. They're just trying to scorch earth us before they get kicked out. The king is a traitor to the king of the church. He absolutely is. I'm an ethno-nationalist, are proud of my heritage. If they who invaded our country felt the same, they would be in theirs. Absolutely. 100% correct. Joel, I moved from Birmingham to Carlisle, no prize guessing. Ah, right, well, yeah, lucky you. I'm still stuck down here. I'm literally, about 7 minutes from Birmingham city centre by car. Yes, they are. No, look, Guy, he didn't hit a punching bag. He tickled it. He gave it a little go, didn't he? I mean, he tried. He tried really hard, but yeah, he's awful. I mean, I've got my punching bag when I do some practicing because it might be useful soon. You never know. So yeah, I've got my gloves and my wrist straps. I've got my punch bag out the back. Which, after I found out about his speech, got a nice pummeling. Jimmy Savile's best friend is Charlie. Well, they did know it, you know. While I was getting nicked for saying I like bacon. Well, I mean, it just shows you that. It gets worse than that. You get nicked for no reason now. Oh, the punch bag, that was hilarious. It would have been so embarrassing for the guy who runs the gym to see that. Absolutely embarrassing. My guess, Northfield, Longbridge or Rubery. Wrong side. Dave Sausage, wrong side. Let them come to Hartlepool and find out what they do. Well, yeah, absolutely. Hope you punch better than Starman. Oh, trust me, I do. Oh, I really do. Absolutely. What a wet wipe. Yep. Oh, no, I really do give the bag a good thumping. Bacon! I mean, there is, you can buy, I've got bacon T-shirts on my little shop. That I've got a shop for merchandising. But in reality, it's just because I like designing T-shirts and mugs and shit. That's a couple of people have bought some mugs. It's really, really nice of them. But I just like designing stuff. It's creativity. I've got one with the Union flag on and the cross of St George's replaced with bacon slices. It's pretty cool. The link to the shop's down below. Gobster, you've had my girlfriend to our kids stay with their parents in Dubai because she's having dinghy divers trying to break into house. It's heartbreaking, isn't it? I mean, I did that thing. You see the thing, the breaking news I did with the Leeds bus with the school kids stuck on there. What the fuck is going on with our country? Wish all those like-minded people could buy an island and start a new community. It would be the best community in the world. And then everybody would want to move there because they want to come say, well, it's fucking awesome. I like the Angry Bootlegs T-shirt. Oh, Alan Snack Bar. It's a great T-shirt. Absolutely brilliant T-shirt. Well, Ben, you're right. I did do a video. I quacked it out but she said it. She said it. She said the P word. So, Alan Snack Bar. Oh yeah, Ollie. We've all said Alan Snack Bar for a long time. It's a great code word. Don't get you into trouble. It is a quality t-shirt. I've got to get one, actually. I must get one. Oh, Guy, of course. Shabna can say the P word. She can, because apparently people like her who look like her can. Apparently people like me who look like me say that she can't be here. Apparently. I mean, she's never met me, never heard anything, but it's automatically making that presumption because, oh, yeah, that's right. I don't agree with her. So, yeah, it's just unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. So sorry for you all. Right then, it's coming up to an hour. As you know, I only do live streams for an hour, and I've got things to do, and I need to get in and get them done because it's getting late, and it won't be long before Mrs. G comes home from work. So I'm going to get a nice cup of tea on for her and some toast done, because that always cheers her up before I tell her how fucking evil our Prime Minister is. Although Mrs. G's fully aware of that. Yeah. Does Turdington still exist in Brum? That cricket game ain't the same anymore. I don't know. I'll be honest. I'll have a look for you though. So, time to bring this one to a close, you wonderful mother truckers. Thank you so much. I've had almost consistently over 100 viewers on this stream. The best stream I've ever had. And it's all down to you wonderful people. All I'm going to say is it's going to get darker. It's going to get harder. We are now all evil. We are all the reason why. You are all ethno-nationalist, racist, heirs to skinheads and pea-bashers of old. And if you say anything against our government or anything else, you are the enemy. Our dictator has told us that. Cheers, Monsieur. You really cheered me up. Nice one. Thanks, Guy. I hope, if nothing else, I hope you've had a great time in the chat. The chat's been awesome. I've been watching it fly up. It's been absolutely awesome. It really has. And it gives you a lot of chance to talk to each other as well. I think I should make sure I try and get more of these done when I can, because it does help you. May you all go and have a wonderful rest of the week. I'm not sure when I'll be on next, because these things have a tendency to be random and they do pop up now and again. Although I have started to at least give people advance warning that I am actually going to go online instead of just doing what I used to do, which is come on and then wonder why only 3 people are watching till halfway through. Pray for you all. And I know some of you don't like that, but it is. I pray for you all. I absolutely hope that you and your family are all well. All of you look after each other. You're absolutely awesome. Apparently, we're living. Hitler was. Yeah, no, we were. Clearly, I was marching with the brown shirts. 20, 30 odd years before I was born. Yeah. Any case, love you all, because without you, this would be nothing. Thank you to all those people who've recently subscribed. I hope you enjoy everything. You stick around. It'd be much appreciated. It would be nice to get to 10,000 subs by Christmas. I'm almost there, but that's all down to you. You've been awesome as always. Thank you so much. Look after each other. Remember, my DMs are always open. Gobstertalks@yahoo.com if you want to drop me an email if you can't get through. Oh, sorry, Paz. I didn't know the speech by Stan was quite insightful. It was hate speech, mate, in my opinion. Absolute outrageous hate speech. And it was just... I don't know how he could stand there, Paz, and say those words. I mean, I know he read it off an auto cue because he's not that bright, but for him to say that was sheer hate speech. But at least we now know where we all stand, and the battle lines. Bloody hell, I'm late again. Sorry, Paz, we're all going. You know what it's like, mate. I do live streams. I actually advertise this one. I thought I was being quite good. But any case, even if you've just popped in at the end, mate, it's a privilege to have you here. But oh my god, all I worry about is Paz is awesome. Look, let's be honest. I always say this. When I was started out, and I was doing it was Paz who gave me a shout out, and it was Paz that gave me that little boost that began. I wouldn't even say little boost, big boost that began my climb. So, I will always be indebted to Paz for doing that, because he started it for me. He mentioned me, and 1 minute I'm like 1,000 something. Next thing I know, I'm nearly 3,000. And a lot of the people who are here right now in the chat come because of Paz. So, thank you, mate. Thank you, Mucka. I am always indebted. And you are awesome, my friend. And those videos you do are awesome. Absolutely awesome. Let's give Paz 10 more minutes. Well, I've gone a little bit longer, but as I said, I need to get back in. I have got things to do. I found you through Paz. There you go, Joel. Loads of people who are on here have found me because of Paz. So I owe Paz a lot. I really, really do. I really, really do. So thank you. Right, I've got to go. Thank you again. You've all been awesome. Don't forget, I keep forgetting to do this. If you like what I'm doing, agree with what I'm saying, subscribe. It doesn't cost you a penny. It's totally free. If you want to, there are ways to support the channel down below. Seeing you choose, I give a shout out. Do well for themselves, gives me great joy. I'm almost at 10,000, mate. I'm blown away. And it is all down to you to give me that kick up. Really is. 7 more minutes. I really have got to go. Yeah, your missus needs a tea and toast. She does. She comes home. Doesn't matter. Whenever she comes home, sometimes she don't get home till 2 o'clock in the morning. When she walks through the door, there's a cup of tea and some freshly cooked toast for her, because and a sit down and a nice friendly ear to listen to her moan about how shit her job is. But that's what husbands do, apparently. I think that's what we do. But any case, awesome. You have been absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much. And as always, I will catch you in the next one. Good night, and may God go with you.
It was not part of their blood. It came to them very late, with long arrears to make good, when the English began to hate. They were not easily moved. They were icy, willing to wait, till every count should be proved, ere the English began to hate. Their voices were even and low, their eyes were level and straight. There was neither sign nor show when the English began to hate. It was not preached to the crowd, it was not taught by the state. No man spoke it aloud when the English began to hate. It was not suddenly bred, it will not swiftly abate. Through the chilled years ahead, when time shall count from the date that the English began to hate.